Welcome back to Minor League Esports. What a great game we had this past series with the Shadow and the Flames. With me right now, I've got Goofy
What's up, guys?
coming right up. We're going to have the Ducks and the Hive going head to head for the top of their division. And Goofy, why don't you tell us about the standings over there?
So in the Sky Division, the Hive are 26-14 on the season. The Ducks are 25-15. So Ducks a game back from that top division spot there. In series wise, Hive are 4-4. Ducks 6-2. They got a higher series win than the Hive, but the Hive been pulling out more closer games than the Ducks have. And the Hive are actually fourth place in the league. So a tight spot up there on the top of the league standings for the Academy League.
Yeah, there we go. So two of the best teams in the Academy League, perhaps. Very shortly, we'll get into it. All of our players are waiting for the signal. They are all here and ready to go. So in just a few minutes, we'll get some Rocket League action underway.
Definitely. To open up the field that we have Adrenaline for the Hive and Finico. Both of them doing well this season. For Adrenaline, he has a 4.58 MVPR with 16 goals. A little lower end on the team. It's a bottom part, but he has 24 saves, second for his team And then we also have Finico, which Finico is 3.21 MVPR, 26 goals, second on the league. And as players join in, I'll quickly go through the Ducks. Steven the Hobo, first game of the season for him, and flying high, 3.29 MVPR as we get underway.
All right, and Steven certainly seemed to win that face-off. This one is way in the Ducks' control, and Adrenaline able to keep it out. But this shot's on net. It hits the crossbar. And the Ducks trying to get a rebound, but no, Adrenaline looks like he could take this one back the other way. He's got the open net. He's going to take it in. Gets the flick. What a way to start the game for the Hive.
A nice start there as he finds it off the wall in an easy lane down to the center of the field, and Adrenaline flicks it over the last defender. Quick start there for the Hive.
All right, Ducks hoping to get one back maybe. Here, this one's dead in the middle, and Finico's able to pick it up off the wall. And it's now back to the Ducks in the middle of the field. Here comes Steven. Gets the touch on it, but it's hitting the ceiling. Is this one on net? No, it's hitting the post. Steven with another opportunity here off the top of the backboard. And this one's coming back to the Hive.
Hive looking for that midfield control here now. Quick challenge there by flying high. It looks the Hive are very organized going upfield. They're quick demo flying high. A good smart play there because Finico driving forward.
Yeah, those demos definitely changing it up for the Hive's favor as they're able to keep the ball just out of the Ducks' control. Now the Ducks playing it into their own corner so they can gather up and take control of the ball back. A little miscommunication there maybe as both Ducks players go for it. And the Hive are able to get the punish and score off of that double commit.
Flying high was also in position for that, but a quick panic double jump there allowed that ball to get past. A quick 2 goals for the Hive here. And a quick start for them too, coming out strong. I mean, these are the two top teams in the Sky Division facing each other. They're really fighting for position here as we get close to the end of the season. I know both of them want that Sky Division title.
Oh, that one narrowly saved by the Hive, holding on to that 2-0 lead, making it 3-0 on the turnaround.
That was a nice read off the ceiling there. Finico winning that 50-50, and Adrenaline, as his teammates should follow up right on it, and a easy shot and goal there. Quick 3-0. Ducks need to really organize themselves here on the offensive end. They've been caught twice on the transition back to their defensive end, so hopefully they can regroup and try to make better adjustments now.
And unfortunately, they're not able to make the adjustments soon enough for that play. Ducks now facing a 4-0 deficit with almost half the game gone. This is going to be tough for the Ducks. Let's see how this face-off goes for them. Maybe they could take control of the ball. This one's up high. Nobody's on it, but Adrenaline there to prevent a shot. What a bump, and here could be another goal. No. Ducks almost getting their first goal, but it looks like Finico might put this one in. No. A few missed touches, and now the Hive have it back in their own corner. And the Ducks finally putting it in, scored by Flying High.
Flying High did a smart job waiting there, staying patient off Finico's bad read, and he was able to get that one easily in. And that's what I was talking about when it comes to them being more organized on the offensive end. Flying High being patient, going downfield, and Steven the Hobo just sitting mid, making sure that ball doesn't get cleared out for an easy goal for Hive.
The Ducks going for the save, not quite able to make it. Such a close shot, but that's another point for the Hive.
Close save there for Flying High. He's trying his hardest to keep this ball out of the net, but the Hive are really on top of these Ducks. They are not letting them breathe.
Flying High trying to keep his team in the game. Here he comes for a ceiling shot, maybe. No, it's a fake. And he lets his teammate pick it up. This one's dangerous as Adrenaline is bringing it back down. No, but the Ducks are able to get it back in control, play the boost starve game, and get a little fake into the bottom corner of the net.
A nice touch there by Flying High. He's really good on the ground when dribbling the ball, and Finico just caught right out of position. He was thinking fastball. Flying High gave him changeup, and another goal on the board there for the Ducks as they try to drop this deficit.
Yeah, what a play, and Steven now taking control of it. No, it's right back to the Hive possession. Adrenaline trying to get a pass out of this, or maybe just maintain control of the ball. There's only 2 minutes left, and they've got a pretty 3-point lead. Adrenaline trying to get one into the middle for his teammate, and it goes out the other way by the Ducks. Here come the Ducks, both on the same side of the field. It seems to me like they're struggling to really take advantage of these offensive opportunities, but here's another one. Flying High scores it off of the assist. Big team play there coming out.
That's the first assist for Steven as he was able to get over that defender. Flying High being the goal scorer for the Ducks with 3 goals and 4 shots in this game. He's really trying hard to be there for his teammate.
What a touch from Steven to just catch the ball like that and just roll it in front of the net. Just kill the ball's momentum, keep it where it needs to be for his teammate to finish the goal. What a play. Flying High's got to scramble for this one, but Finico is able to put it away on the long shot.
It's a high-scoring game here as both teams kind of struggle with that transition. Hive being a little more firm with their transitions as the Hive are able to clear the ball down and on frame. The Ducks kind of stuck in midfield. It's kind of the no man's land of the field.
Oh, no. Perhaps a little bit of lag, something wrong with the field today, as both players missed the kickoff, but now this one is back in the Hive's half. Steven unable to get it past both defenders, and here comes Flying High with the shot on the dribble, denied. Another one bouncing off to the corner. Here comes Flying High to scoop it up again. Can he get the dribble this time? His teammate demos the goalie for him, and that one's off the backboard. Ducks really need to put a goal in here.
Yeah, it's time running down here. Adrenaline did a good job from stopping that ball going into the net, clearing it to the side of the post.
Here comes a pass from Flying High, but it doesn't have enough on it. Finico's able to clear it away. Missed touch coming out, and here comes Steven the Hobo trying to create another opportunity. Steven does it with quite an impressive angle, too.
Yeah, he put it to the corner to help himself out, got that full boost, and Steven puts in his first goal of the game, too. And Flying High kind of little BM trying to take the goal from his teammate, but luckily Steven puts that one away.
The Ducks back to a 2-point game for the first time in quite a while. They've been down by 3 by a lot. And here comes Steven trying to put a shot on, but it's cleared away. The slow play coming out from Flying High, and he's able to get a good 50 that goes right where his teammate needs it to be.
As Flying High covered that area nicely, as Adrenaline kind of double jump and he didn't have enough power to really clear it, and Steven making this a 1-goal game now with 20 seconds. Ducks really need this one.
20 seconds left. Either of these teams could win it. They're at the top of their divisions. They're both clawing for that top spot. Here comes Finico trying to get a pass off, but he's bumped out of the play. Ducks really need 1 goal right now to push overtime.
It's a good
Get
demo
the demo.
there.
The ball's up in the air.
The shot.
Flying High, not able to do it. This one's going long. The Hive could kill it right here. Is this going to touch the ground? And it does. The Hive take game 1 of the series.
Tight last minute there for the Ducks as they were finally got their shoes in place. Steven kind of shaking off the cobwebs as this is his first streamed match of the season here at MLE. So maybe a little bit of nervousness played into this, but a great showing from both teams. Ducks fight hard on that last minute, but it just wasn't enough. And hopefully they go back into those dribbling training packs, because I'm pretty sure a last goal could have happened with a little communication and some skill, but a great showing from both sides.
Yeah, and speaking of shots, the Ducks, if they can just convert on them a little bit more, they're doing such a great job of putting shots on the net. If they could just get them a little bit more on target, and here coming into game 2, let's see if they can do that a little better, take the series back, maybe push for that top spot.
Yeah, the Hive was 100% for shooting with 6 goals on 6 shots. So they definitely took advantage of what they were putting on the frame. And most of those came from clears. So the Ducks are going to have to re-strategize, make sure they have a way to defend those clears and watch out for those double commits.
Yeah, a long clear when you're both all the way up the field, that's a recipe for Duck disaster. And the players should be getting back on the field. Here comes Steven and Adrenaline. There we go. And the Ducks and the Hive are going to face off for game 2. This one goes in Steven's favor, but he doubles back to pick up some boost. Finico lobs it into the middle. That's not what you want to do. And here come the Ducks to push it and create an opportunity here. Flying High gets it right in the middle, but it's not there. Finico's able to get the clear finally. And Finico now bringing the ball up off the wall. Can he get it to Adrenaline? He gets it over one Ducks defender. And Adrenaline changing his car, if I'm not mistaken, opting for the Octane. I'm sure ZB would be proud of him. And here comes Finico with the air dribble pass. But the Ducks, what an amazing save to clear that one out.
Ducks a lot more organized here. And on their defensive end, last game we saw a lot of an aggressive play from them. Now they look like they've learned that they can't really play upfield if both of them are upfield. So they've noticed they got to stay back and wait for those opportunities to come to them.
I'll have to say, I agree with you, Goofy. I'm liking the way these Ducks look. This one rolls up the Hive backboard, but the Ducks unable to convert it just yet. They're not about to be caught missing a transition again. Flying High gets the demo. The Hive under pressure. Flying High pushing it past the defender again. It's a one-on-one. He lobs it up to the opposite corner. Can his teammate get there? And here comes Steven, winning the 50. Finico gets the clear. And the Hive have a moment to breathe as Steven tries to dribble it around net. This one's coming right back to Steven again.
A lot more back and forth ping pong action. Hive have to play a little more defense as we're 0-0 just nearing the halfway point. Both teams are looking a lot more organized when it comes to these plays. Oh, a breakaway pass by Steven, and he breaks the ice here for game 2.
Steven with a little bit of a fake on Adrenaline, and then he just gets the touch to get it past Finico. Finico a little too close to the corner. What a play from the Hobo. 2 minutes into the game, and the Ducks have their first lead of the series. This one's on target, but Steven is there to clear it out. Another shot, but Flying High pushes it the other way, and the Ducks are up 2-0, just like that.
Flying High, getting that nice clear and making sure he gets good use of it too, keeping that one in between the posts. A little double commit there from the Hive. I think they were being a little more aggressive than they did last game, and it kind of didn't pay off for them as they got caught upfield and a long clear ended up in the net.
What do you think? With the clear like that, how high do you think he's flying?
Oh, he's probably flying really high now. After a tough loss on the first game, they got to be a little more confident with the 2-0 lead. But I've learned over the years is that the 2-0 lead is the most dangerous lead in any game.
And Finico is able to get a big clear. The net is open, but the Hive, unfortunately, unable to read the bounce. And now this could go the other way for the Ducks. Make it a 3-point lead? No, that one's off the backboard. Oh, narrow save from Adrenaline. And my heart is sure racing after that one. This one's coming out of the corner.
Caught one in a tight spot there as he landed right next to the post, and he was covering a lot of area, but he really couldn't move backwards if that was shot far post.
Steven the Hobo gets it off the backboard, and this one's coming back to Flying High. The Ducks putting so much pressure on the Hive right here. This one's on target, but Flying High is right there waiting for it. This could be an opportunity for the Hive, but the Ducks able to get a touch on it, and a favorable 50 goes right to Flying High.
Ducks now seems like they're playing a little more passive. They don't really want Hive to get any more opportunities. They have a comfortable lead, a dangerous one at that, but they have an insurance goal to make sure that they can still play aggressive, but they want to deny any shots or any opportunities in the offensive end for the Hive.
And this one's well in the Ducks' possession. The Hive not able to get the touch they needed off that. Here comes a shot off the backboard. The crossbar. The crossbar, the post, the backboard have been so vital to both teams' defense right here.
They use them wisely.
Yeah. This ball is high up in the middle of the field. Neither team is really able to push up on it. And we're getting a little bit of back and forth in the midfield here as Flying High finally takes a strong possession. This one's on target, though. It almost rolls in, but the post denies it, and then Finico able to clean up.
First goal for the Hive this game. Only took them 4 minutes and 32 seconds to make it happen, but Finico gets a nice touch there into the top half of the goal. But now the Hive have to act quick and aggressive. They want that ball quickly into the Ducks' end.
Like you said, the Hive looking to put one away quick if they want to take game 2 of the series. Adrenaline, maybe a little miscommunication there, and the Ducks are able to extend the lead for 3-1. I think that's going to be the nail in the coffin for this game.
I don't know. I've seen crazier things happen in 10 seconds, but the Hive are definitely going to have to do something special to bring it to a tie. They need 2 quick ones, and both of those need to come off the kickoff.
Steven the Hobo gets the face-off into the Hive corner. The Hive going to be hard-pressed to score from there, and Flying High, like his name says, coming in, he sees the pass. He's right there to put it away.
Nice pass there from Steven the Hobo to bring that in for his teammate. And Flying High came in from just short of the halfway line. He popped up early. He wanted to pre-jump that one by a mile. That one will touch ground there. The Ducks taking home game 2, and we have a tie series.
Yeah, what a different game for the Ducks in terms of control, possession, and pressure. Very different game from last time. They certainly seem to clean up in the midfield a lot.
They definitely have when you talk about the midfield, they definitely have the ball, like they keep it on the ground. A lot of their mistakes came from the air, as they don't have for Academy League, they don't have really that control. As you can see when they go to try the air dribble, they touch it once and they don't touch it again. They can't really carry the ball. So keeping that ball low to the ground, they've really been able to pick up their speed and make their offensive opportunities better.
Yeah. We'll be getting into game 3 shortly. The Ducks definitely want to continue this momentum. They've been on fire that last game.
Ducks put up 9 shots that game too, so they were just under 50% on the shooting scale. I think that'd be all right. You can lead the 3-point average of all time in the NBA with 50%, but they definitely prove that they've really like organized themselves and were able to capitalize on what they had.
Absolutely. I think that in the highest level of competition in RLCS, the typical shooting percentage is somewhere in the 20 to 30 range. The defense at that level can just be so good. 50% in that perspective sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it definitely does. Now we're back in the game here with a tie series now, 1-1 to each team.
Flying High gets a great pass off to Steven. Steven unable to get it on target. Now Adrenaline's got the ball. He's bringing it down the sideline. Can he get this one up in the air and into the middle for his teammate? Almost. Steven's able to get it off of Adrenaline. Steals the boost and he's rotating out. Can Flying High get there? It's awkward. He's a little too high. That was tough. The ball's so close to you. It's coming slower than you want it. Tough read.
Yeah, definitely tough in the air like that because it's falling right in front of the net, but you're right under it. So the angle has to go straight 90 degrees or even angle your car to the bottom and push that in with the bottom of your car.
What a great 50 from Flying High. He's got a dribble here. Flick a little wide, but can he line it back up for a second shot? Almost gets it, but the Hive able to cheat death once again until Flying High is able to come back and nail it in.
Not that time as Flying High goes ahead and puts that one upper 90, not leaving a lot of space for that ball to go any further left, but a great shot there and Ducks are on the board.
Coming into the face-off, here comes Steven the Hobo with the big win. This is up on the Hive backboard. Finico not able to take control of it, and it goes right to Flying High to make his second goal back-to-back.
These are probably one of the dangerous clears in all of Rocket League is throwing that ball over the front of your net, especially Academy, and it gets more and more dangerous the higher the rank. So maybe if he could hit that a little harder to throw it up and over the net, but anything in that front area of the goal is not the greatest place to put a ball for a clear.
This one's up high for Flying. And Flying High with a dominating performance so far in Game 3 of the series. Not that he was bad before, but good lord. 3 shots, 3 goals.
He's working hard. Flying High on the season before the series started, he had 66 shots on the season. He's the second highest for the Ducks, so he's definitely a shooter.
Oh yeah. And here comes Finico getting demoed by Steven. Flying High is able to bounce that up off the sidewall. And Adrenaline trying to turn it around, stall a little bit till Finico can help out again on offense. But Flying High now has the ball in his control. It's up for Steven, but Steven's wise to wait back, doesn't want to get caught on another transition mistake.
Seems like the Hive are doing what the Ducks did in Game 1, is that they're getting really aggressive, but they're really unorganized. They've left themselves in the midfield when all those goals have happened this series, so they're trying to, I would suggest they kind of sit back a little bit, reorganize, and try to get that ball out of their end, because the Ducks have been suffocating them on offense.
Finico's able to get a nice clear, gets the ball in his possession, fakes one, and he's not able to do it, but Adrenaline is right there to pick it up. Great play, great fake, so much time on the possession, and the Ducks getting punished for it.
Yeah, that was a great play with the dribble and a nice fake too. Like if you see your opponent playing hard and not like and trying to go directly at the ball, you might want to use your brain a couple of times, like see if they'll bite on something, because it can definitely throw them out of position, and you still have ball control going down the field.
Adrenaline's got a shot off of this, maybe. It's just there. The slow flying goal, but the Ducks are so awkwardly placed to defend it. Great job, Adrenaline. 1 point game now.
Yeah, and if you saw it there, Flying High actually missed the touch he wanted. He wanted that touch underneath his opponent, but he just barely missed it. The circle fell right next to him, and the ball was an easy shot there for the Hive.
Flying High wins that 50. This one could have been a shot from Steven, but he's just going to slow down and regain possession off of the Hive's touch. Steven pushing that one again, 50-50. Here comes Flying High. No, Finico's up for it first, but he goes a little wide. Adrenaline now lobbing it in front of the net. Steven, what a big clear to keep that 3-2 scoreline in the Ducks' favor. This 50-50 is going all over the place, but Adrenaline is there to scoop the ball back up, put it into the Ducks' corner, and then get another touch on it. The Ducks completely on their back foot. Here's a shot from Adrenaline.
Nice shot there from the midfield. Adrenaline taking a full boost quickly around. Oh, an unfortunate hit by Steven. Hit right on his teammate, and a wide open net for Adrenaline to take the shot. And now we got a tie game on our hands.
The Ducks so quickly from 3-0 to 3-3. After dropping what was the lead, they're not out of the game, but man, they gotta pick it up and score some more goals if they want to stay in it. Here comes Steven the Hobo with the touch off the wall. Demo comes out on Flying High, but Steven almost does it by himself. Great defense from the Hive, demoing the Ducks again. The Ducks both getting demoed in the span of about 10 seconds. Steven lobs it up. It's rolling out to the corner, and Flying High is there. This could be a shot, but it's a little high. And the Ducks sitting back a little bit as they wait for the Hive's touch. Finico's hard pressed to save that, but it hits the crossbar. Flying High with the shot on net. 10 seconds left. Steven the Hobo puts it on net. What a save from Adrenaline. Save. With regulation time over, it's done when the ball hits the ground.
Now
we're going to overtime in game 3.
Amazing save there. I mean, that might be a play of the week contender right there.
Yeah, so it happened so fast. You know, with the save, you don't get a replay like you do. I feel like they get overlooked for play of the week sometimes.
Oh, absolutely. As a goalkeeper myself, I definitely believe that they get way overlooked. They're underrated and overlooked.
Speaking of saves, Steven the Hobo making a big one there as he keeps his team in the game in this 3-3 overtime. This one's in the midfield. Adrenaline trying to get the dribble off, but Flying High puts it back into the Ducks' half. Pass in the middle to Steven. Steven gets it past the defender, but it's not on target, and then Flying High able to finish it out.
A great bang-bang play there for the Ducks as Steven throws it to the back wall, and Flying High coming out of a great rotation from the corner right in the center of the net. And the Ducks take the one up on the series here. An important one, too, is the Ducks are behind the Hive, so they really need these next two to really give themselves some insurance going into next week.
Definitely. The Ducks rocking the rubber ducky antennas. Gotta love it.
I'm glad you noticed that.
They were down, that with that 3-goal run that the Hive were on to tie the game up, but they weren't done yet. They're able to put it away in overtime. The series standings, I believe, are 2-1 so far. Is that right?
That is correct.
Ducks' favor.
Yep, the Ducks are up
Yeah.
2-1 in series, and it's a big one at that too, because the Ducks are behind the Hive in the division. So this is a huge week for both teams.
With the Ducks ahead in the series, this is a tie division right now. So if either team is able to win the next two, then they will be the top team in the Sky division going into week 10 of the season.
All right, and just for a reminder, guys, if you see a play you like, don't forget to tweet it out using the hashtag MLEPOTW or throwing it in our MLE Discord Play of the Week channel.
Oh yeah, Play of the Week, so exciting. You guys get to not only nominate plays, but also to vote on them later. The winner gets a free case of Balls Guarana. Thank you, Balls, for sponsoring that.
And
so good to have them.
Very good. It's awesome. The root beer I had, it's awesome.
All right, here come
it's
the
awesome.
players.
I can only say it's awesome.
The Ducks looking to close out the series strong and take that standings win. Both teams, though, at the top of their division, I think they've both got the playoffs locked in, so that's nice, you know. I may be mistaken, but to get playoffs in at week 9, you know, week 10, the results don't matter as much. That's a good feeling. A nice bit of security.
It is that. It does have that nice security. I think the Ducks are still fighting. I know they're in that wild card race. I have the standings pulled up for the wild card too. They're just in it. There's a 3-way tie between the Express, Ducks, and Puffins. The Express and all 3 of them have a chance at that wild card spot.
2 saves coming out from Adrenaline. There was another big 50 right in front of the net too. This one's out to the Ducks corner. And Finico's almost able to scoop it up, but Steven saw his hesitation. He was able to keep control. And here comes Flying High, lobbing it off the wall, going for a second touch. This one's out the corner, and Adrenaline seems to have gotten a touch from his teammate he wasn't expecting. A little miscommunication, perhaps. The Ducks now retreating. Flying High is able to save it, but it's not great position. Finico able to get the soft touch and finish the goal out.
Yeah, I know. Nice finish here from Finigo. Working hard with the boost he had to get around that. He had to go around a Ducks player that was flying up. So good job on him. And Hive break the ice here. I think this is their first lead. I don't think they led in game 2 or in game 3.
I think you're right. That was the 3-0. The comeback story that almost happened from the Hive. And Finico's almost able to clear that one out. Here comes Steven. It's not a strong shot, but it works as a pass to Flying High. Adrenaline trying to line it up. He picks up the 100 boost. Both Ducks are awkwardly sitting in the net, and Finico's able to push this one up to the corner. Steven clears it away, but Adrenaline's still there. The Hive now putting so much pressure on the Ducks' net. The Ducks looking completely flabbergasted by it. This is not the strong performance we saw the last 2 games of the series right now. But the Ducks having a chance to regain their momentum. That one goes out to the corner. Here comes Adrenaline trying to make a play happen. Push that lead up 2-0 maybe. Flying High is able to clear it out to the corner. And maybe get the open net goal here. Adrenaline, what a save.
The Hive are definitely trying to work harder. I mean, they got shut out last game, so they're trying to not let that happen again. They definitely do look a little more organized on the defensive end. They still a little sloppy going forward on offense because they get their ball carrier up forward, and then the guy who sits back, he's kind of inching up forward when he needs to stay patient.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from Adrenaline. He's got 3 saves. These were in like Oh, lob the ball at the net, clear it away. These were like good shots that he's just keeping out. And again, what a big bomb clear from Adrenaline. Can either of the Hive players get up to nail this one in? No. Adrenaline staying back. He's not giving up control to Flying High. Flying High is going to try to do something, though. This one's out to Steven. And back to the corner. Adrenaline gets the fake, but Steven's able to keep it safe. Oh no, this one's going for the Ducks. Steven rolls it in front of the net. He's able to finish it out all by himself.
Misread there from the Hive. Last player there and Steven able to finish that one out. Steven, the Ducks are really trying to work hard here. They've been caught in their own defensive end for most of the game, and now they had a breakaway goal there to let that happen. So Ducks are looking on the verge of a series win here if they can put one more away and keep the Hive out of their net.
Finico pushes it down. We've got 54 seconds left as the Ducks try to push it up 2-1. This one could go to overtime like the last one, but I'm sure either team would be much happier to just win it now. Oh, almost a shot from Steven, but Finico's able to take it out of the corner. He's got it on net, but Flying High is able to make the save.
Good defensive player, Flying High too. He almost actually dodged a little too far. He hit that with the center of his car. Not a strong clear from that save, but it was able to get out of the path of anyone close to it.
Well, I would say Adrenaline has been a brick wall, getting his 5th save as I say it. What a performance this has been this game. And Adrenaline now trying to dribble if he can. Keep the ball in the air. Can the Hive put one more on? No.
That was the most prime example of boost over ball right there. I don't know if you saw it. Adrenaline actually dodged out of the way to let that ball stay on the ground, and he went and grabbed full boost from the side.
Well, with overtime, either team can win it with just one goal. Steven the Hobo lobs it off the backboard. Flying High is up for it, but so is Finico. Finico's able to win it out. Hive with a 2-on-1 here. This is dangerous for the Ducks, but Steven the Hobo is able to make the clear out. Steven now turning it around. Now it's the Ducks who may have a 2-on-1 against the Hive, but Finico's able to make the smart defensive play and keep the ball to the corner.
That was a really nice 50 there from Flying High. He was patient on it, waiting for Finico to clear it out and make sure that ball stays in the Hive end.
And that's the 6th save coming out for the Hive right there. The first one from Finico. Here comes Adrenaline with the shot, and it's denied.
Close opportunity there. This is really close. Oh, breakaway! Steven with that breakaway finish.
The Ducks take the series, but the Hive still have a chance to tie the standings at that top spot in the Sky Division.
Yeah, they're only one game separated right now in the standings board. They're even in the Sky Division. So this next game determines who's going to be leading going into the 10th week.
All right. This has got to be tense for the Hive. They've lost 2 in a row. They want to come back. Like you said, week 10, they want to be the top team, or at least tied for the top team. As we head into the final game of the series, let's see what the Hive can do.
Yeah, the Hive, you know what? The strongest game the Hive has had was game 1 when they put up, or there was a collective like 10 goals. The Hive was the strongest then. They've seemed to fell off a little bit. If you looked at a graph of how they were playing, it starts up high and it's been drifting slowly downward. I haven't seen that like organized play they had in game 1. They've really been just hitting the ball downfield and then making it up as it goes. Hopefully they can really, if they're talking in comms, they should really talk about like how can we be better organized in the field.
I think you're right, but not to knock the Hive, the Ducks have stepped their game up, certainly from that first game. And again, I've been harping on it already, but Adrenaline, what a defensive master master showing with his 5 saves. The Hive, you know, those overtime losses, they only come up when the game is fought close. So let's see if the Hive can rally off of that defense, get some long clears past the Ducks, and score some easy goals if they can.
They're definitely going to try their hardest here as we go into the final game of the series. Ducks have won the series 3-1, but it matters now for the division, for the Sky division, to see who will get that top spot. The Hive looking to tie it. The Ducks looking to get that game ahead going into the 10th week. Let's see what happens.
Adrenaline able to pick that one up and clear it. He's trying to get a pass off, but Finico is a little too far behind for it. I think the pass was a little long. Flying high, able to get the tough angle off of the wall and get the slow shot into the goal right over Adrenaline's head. Tough play to make for Adrenaline there.
Nice angle there for that goal for Flying High. He's been flying high all series. I did it.
This could have been a mistake, but it seems that Adrenaline is rocking the G2 decal. So perhaps the match officials will have something to say about that. But he's able to put a goal away right there.
Yeah, we'll keep moving on. We'll play it by ear as for that. But that was a nice goal there as he whips out the Dominus. And he's looking to keep a nice little flick there. And he was like torpedoing and hit the ball over everyone to get that tie game going.
All right, this one's bouncing up. Finico waiting at the back post. He's waiting to see what the Ducks are going to do with it. And Adrenaline able to make a big clear. 2-on-1 possibility right here. This one's past Steven. Finico just nail it in. No, Flying High is too fast to get on it. Oh, Steven the Hobo making a big save right there. Adrenaline pushing it back to the middle, but Flying High is able to clear it away to the corner. Flying High bringing it out for the dribble, and it's up high right to Steven. Steven, can he get the shot on net off of this? No, Finico is there to deny him so quickly. Open net, and Adrenaline seals the deal to put the lead on 2-1.
Adrenaline driving straight downfield. No one's stopping him. Finico putting out a great pass out in front so that they can Adrenaline can finish that shot. Adrenaline has one of the highest MVPRs for the Hive with a 4.58. So the last 2 games he's shown, has really been showing how well he can play.
Steven tries to go for a cheeky dribble, but Adrenaline is there to clear it away. Now it's Flying High, lobs it up off the wall, but double commit from the Ducks. They're both caught in the corner. Adrenaline can just get this on target, and it's in. It's in! The Ducks, little misplay, getting caught in their offensive corner, and the Hive able to capitalize it on the turnaround.
It's kind of like a flashback to game 1 a little bit, don't you think? It's we're right back how we started, is that Hive are getting these long clears that find the net, and the Ducks are struggling defensively. But as soon as I say that, a little bit of Caster's curse comes right back at me, and Ducks and Flying High getting that kickoff goal.
Flying High, just about unopposed on the kickoff. But the Hive, they want to hold on to that 3-2 lead. They want to keep this pressure on. And, a 3-2 series is a good series, either team you're on. The Ducks able to tie it up just like that.
Yeah,
lob off the
goals.
backboard and a finish.
I don't know what Finico was thinking there, but sitting in the back of the net like there is a good spot to be, but just a little late on the commitment to make that save.
This one is another face-off in the favor of the Ducks. Finico's able to get a touch on it, but it's not quite safe yet. Flying High gets another touch. Oh, no. Flying High with all the touches to set it up for Steven. Great pressure from the Ducks to keep the opportunity alive.
Flying High did a really good job there. As I look at the replay, he dunked on the Hive defense to allow Steven to put that one in the back of the net.
Finico taking it slow out of the corner, but now it's up high. Adrenaline goes up for it, but no. The Ducks now with a 2-point lead halfway through the match.
Flying High has been putting the Ducks on his shoulders this game. He's really been helping out his teammate, because just to remind everyone, Steven, this is Steven's first match of the season, probably first one on stream too for here at MLE, and he's gotten the nerves out, but his teammate has really been helping him out.
The Hive so close to a face-off goal, but the crossbar says not today. Now the Ducks have the ball back in their control. Flying High lobs it up out of the corner. This one's out for Steven, but Adrenaline gets there first. The Ducks now looking to make it 6-3. Here comes Steven with the shot. Adrenaline turns it away.
Misplay ball there. I haven't seen too many of those. Both teams have been pretty good on hitting the ball. I've only seen a few mistakes that have led to goals, but they've been really good at making contact with the ball and making sure that ball has got a purpose on it.
Yeah, I'd say so. You know, with 2 goals down, the Hive could be thinking it's do or die. You know what? Even if they aren't taking their most comfortable shots, they're going to try to take them. Now a 3-point deficit. The Hive looking to do anything that they can for the chance at an even score line.
Steven did a great job there, by the way. The angle of his card to put that one on net. He beat out 2 Hive players trying to challenge that one, and he got enough speed on it to angle it towards net. So that was a nice job there for Steven.
Adrenaline lobs it off, but Steven is right there. And well, no, Steven's going to wait back, and Finico's able to take it. Steven gets the demo deep in Hive territory, and plays like that, even if the Ducks don't score, and they do, but when you're demoing the team before they can take control of the ball, they're not able to score and even out that scoreline like they need to. As long as the Ducks can just maintain possession, keep the pressure off of their own goal, they've got it in the bag. The Ducks with another big face-off win. This one's up off the ceiling. Can Steven finish it out? Adrenaline able to make the save. Flying High with another opportunity, but Adrenaline turns it away. This is the last chance for the Hive to do something this series. The way that you feel after a 4-1 loss or a 3-2, completely different in my opinion.
Oh yeah, it definitely has like a change, and it changes your mindset, especially with these young players that are in lower divisions. It's like they're fighting really hard to keep these games close, and when they come close and you lose to a 1-goal series, or if you lose in overtime, it really hurts on like your team morale, because you're trying to you still gotta play. You have if it was like the overtime we had last game, it's like you still have to play. You still gotta go out there, perform, and you gotta come out of you have to have quick memory loss to losses like that.
Yeah, you can't let a loss keep you down. And the Hive, despite winning the first game, the Ducks have really written the story for the rest of the series, winning a couple close in overtime, but this last game, a complete blowout, 8-3.
Yeah, I think the Hive, somewhere in the comments, must have, maybe Finico, he's had a lot of quick, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Finico, maybe getting a little upset at himself on how the way he played, on how he finished the series. And a lot of that takes a toll on you, because you still got, and like I said, you still got to play. And playing angry doesn't help anyone, doesn't help your teammate, and it doesn't help yourself. But I mean, for the story for the Ducks, they're going to lead the Sky Division going into Week 10, and they've only got to win a few more to secure their Sky Division title. But that's for them to decide and them to perform for their next series.
Absolutely. So the Ducks, as the chat says, they got that bread today. But I've heard you shouldn't actually feed bread to wild ducks. So if even though the Ducks take the metaphorical bread, don't feed real ducks real bread. With that, we'll be closing the series. We'll be back after intermission. Thank you for joining me, Goofy.
Yeah, thank you for having me on. That was a lot of fun. And just for a little upcoming stuff, the Ducks will face the Aviators next week, and the Hive will be facing the Hawks. So a lot of people, a lot of wings next week. You got Aviator wings. I almost said Jets. We have a team that's the Jets. We have Aviator. We have a. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought again. Hive face the Hawks next week. The Ducks face the Aviators next week. Don't forget that if you saw a play that you liked, don't forget to post it on Twitter with the hashtag MLEPOTW or throw it in our Discord channel for plays of the week. And we'll hopefully, and then we'll put it through the voting process that you guys can vote on for play of the week. So don't forget to pay attention to the community announcements here in the MLE Discord.
All right. Yeah, we've got play of the week, more MLE action coming up for you. We're about to go to break, but don't go anywhere because we'll be back real soon at 10 o'clock for another awesome series.
Stick around, guys. Don't go anywhere.
Lightning going to take that away. Now Luvara setting this back upfield. Pass over to Red. Red going to miss off the upright, I think, anyway, but Scuba gets the save anyway.
What a great
nice shot!
Puts it off the back wall. And that is not where you want the sauce to go, ladies and gents, as Rama's got to turn here, make a quick challenge, make sure Naturals doesn't get space to shoot right here. As he goes off the wall, looking for the double. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Spectre are doing everything they can to get a goal here. What an angle by Dewey!